Okay, YouTube, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress 2014 with the Flying Phent. This is episode 2 of our Fort Relichammers, after our last one failed. Now, I do owe you guys an apology. This video, the previous video was actually recorded in time to have gone up either last Friday or this past Monday, which is the schedule I've been using, right? You may have noticed that Dwarf Fortress has been kind of a Monday, Wednesday, Friday release schedule. Or at least it's supposed to have been, and that's kind of what I've been aiming for, but unfortunately, I had some days off and ended up having to work, well, I didn't have to, but I elected to work overtime because money. So I've unfortunately been falling behind further and further. So I'm going to kind of rededicate my efforts here and try to really bear down. I'm going to do some bulk recording today. To the best of my knowledge, I shouldn't have to work tomorrow, unless, you know, money. So I'm going to try and bear down, do a bunch of bulk recordings of this. Excuse me, getting a bit of a cold as well. Do a bunch of bulk recordings of this. There's a couple of other indie games I'd like to do some bulk recordings for, and then potentially record 2 or 3 World of Tanks episodes for whatever that's worth, though I still haven't really had a chance to get any what I consider good World of Tanks replays to work with on my own, though I have noticed there have been some uploads. So we'll take a look at all of that kind of as this week and next week moves on, but I'm really hoping to be able to finally get out ahead of this thing and find ourselves with a normal release schedule. But I do again, you know, appreciate all the support for the people that have definitely stuck around. So where we left off is we were trying to dig our way down to stone and failing miserably at it. So let's just continue with that plan as it stood. There we go. So I want them channeling that out now, or digging ramps there. And I don't remember what everyone else is doing. An idle miner, and the woodcutter is idle again. Have I not... I've put this in, but I didn't do any military at all, did I? Okay, so let's go ahead then and assign one of our axe lords. Sure, you can be the militia commander. And then we can go ahead and create a squad, no uniform, and add the second axe lord to it as well. You are the Waves of Inking. It's a terrible name. Let's call you the Lost Bowman. Yeah, why not? That sounds interesting enough. We're going to need to equip these guys. Now I'm going to be doing that manually again. Did I bring any armor? I did. Leather armor. Look at that. So let's give them both some honey badger armor. There are no pants, okay? Did I bring helms? I did bring helms. Very good. I don't think I brought gloves. No, no gloves. Boots. Did I bring boots? I did not bring boots. There should be some shields for them, though. Excuse me again. Oh, it's cold. I just got over one, and I think I'm getting another one. And then for weapons, a training axe. Oh. Did I only have one training axe? Mr. Carpenter, can you please make us another training axe? I don't know what's going to take priority here, the crafts or the axe, but let's see if he'll come over here and make us another. Has he been working, or is he on a break or something? Oh no, he's making crafts, okay. Is that's not stone, is it? Oh, it is stone. We have found our stone layer. Excellent. So we know how deep we have to go. That's good. Okay, now are you right away working on this? You're not. Hopefully he does the training axe next. And he is. Outstanding. So let's go ahead and make our second training axe. And then he can resume. Who's idle? The woodcutter. Oh, I'm not worried about the woodcutter being idle, to be completely honest with you. That's going to be changing momentarily. There we go. He finished that training axe. Beautiful. So we'll come back over here. You are going to go to equipment to see. You have the shield, because this guy is the guy that needs the axe. Still no axe available. What? Why not? There's an orange wood training axe right there, and there's a pomelo wood training axe right there. Oh, you know what? It's probably... I shouldn't say it's probably, because I don't know. It's potentially because he is a woodcutter, and therefore already carrying an axe. That seems like something that's possible. You know what? Let's actually have them just both be haulers for now, and that will help us get the wood out of the way. But we should be able, I'm hoping, to go ahead and... There is our Pomelo wood training axe. And there was another training axe there. Shoot. So now I have... Well, that's not terrible having a spare training axe, I suppose. So digging in stone is obviously a lot slower than digging in dirt, so this is going to take some time to get through, which is fine with me. Oh, and what happened? I did designating. Ah, there's something going on goofy with the save games, because I did designate a bunch of stuff out here. But as you can see, they are not here. And why is that? Here's... Tell me if I'm doing something wrong. When I'm done, I go to save game. And it takes me back to the main menu, then I exit. So, but I mean, I'm getting the impression that I'm definitely doing something wrong. Because it is not saving, obviously. Let me take a look on my games drive. Dwarf Fortress. I don't know why. I guess you guys can see what's going on here. It's nothing sinister. So it should have saved it under current, but also in the thing, which was not called Relichammers Episode 1. I renamed it to that after I finished what I considered to be Episode 1. And then that's the file that I loaded, was Relichammers Episode 1. So I don't know why it saved it. I guess you're going to get to see me designating. Here was kind of my plan. And this is how I had worked it out last time. Now I don't remember all the details, so this is going to be a little bit weird. This was going to be like a walking path into the castle. So this is where kind of the doors are going to be, the way in to my castle, here and here. As well, there'll be one out in the front here. I talked about that. That's going to be the main way in, sorry. And there'll be one off the side here. Now these ones off the side are going to lead to different areas. This first one was going to lead to, and I think I did something like that. I made it that long, potentially. This was going to lead to the farming section, and this way went and led to like the barracks, the military side of things. And then I had a fairly large area carved out. Actually, I'm very curious. What's the maximum size of a bridge again? So that one will go to there. And this one would start here. So we could go, in theory, 3 more. Oh, I hit the wrong button there. I meant to hit escape, not... Did escape already. There we go. So this could go 3 more in theory, although I think this is as far as it was last time, and I'm okay with this. Actually, was it an even number? I want it to be an even number. So that would be 1, that would be 1. That is not an even number, so I need to go 1 more. Okay. And then here, this was kind of my barracksy area, or not my barracksy, my farming area. So this is the middle, and I went this far, I think. Okay. Because this seems reasonable to me. This way it incorporates some water areas, and the way I had it planned is that this was kind of general farming. And then this area was where the animals were going to be. So, I had... There's going to be a wall around this stuff, right? And this lets the wall go right along the edge. It does, good. And I had... I think that big for farms. That would be the gap of 1 here. What I'd wanted. And then more farms were gonna be... Man, I wish that had saved properly. Now I'm worried nothing is gonna save. I don't know what could be causing that. We have a sip of wine here. I decided to drink... Oh, there's a piece of cork in my wine. Well, that's not very good. Get out of there, cork. It was a very difficult bottle to open. I'm not surprised there's cork all over the place. I haven't had wine in a long time, so don't judge me. Oh, that's very tasty. Where's that from? Product of Spain. If you're from Spain, you make excellent wine. I already knew that, I guess, but I also love French wine and German wine. But let's go ahead and try this. Then I could put a wall here. Okay. Why does that not match up? Oh, because this was not made properly. Good job. So I was trying to save you from all this boring designating, and you're going to get to watch it anyway. But in a way, I don't know. I really thought editing videos is going to be the way to go, but the feedback I've gotten has been, why do you want to edit your videos so heavily? And the answer is, I thought people would have liked that more, and I'm finding that I'm not sure that they would have. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I feel like for the Dwarf Fortress ones at least, not editing them is fine. Though I was hoping to do designating off camera, but we'll see. And this here needs to get removed. There we go. So only leaving one gap. I mean, that's not too bad for farms, right? I think I like that better. So let's move all these back. One. Yeah, and then what I had was a building. Well, let's just go ahead here, and I want it to be at least that big, I think, was what I was looking at. And then I had like a building that was semi-storage. So the walls of it, I think, will go like this. Actually, I didn't have it. I had it all in one building, didn't I? You guys have no idea what I'm talking about because I did it off camera. I had initially tried this, but I felt the buildings were too small. I also needed to put a stairway in. And I had done that kind of right against the back wall like this. Oh, I had it. That's right. I had it sticking out a little bit because I thought it looked cool that way. Something like this was a separate room, but these were all connected. Yeah, it was something like that. And this was like my storage room. This wasn't actually closed off, it was all connected. This would be wall, but this would just be, there'd be no door or anything. I was contemplating maybe doing a bridge that could come up and close this off, potentially. And then all of this area would be like animal storage. Where's the middle here? I need to be centered. And then doesn't quite fit, but I could make it fit. You could go up to, like, say here. So I need to go that far at least, give myself a little bit of space. There we go. And then eventually the objective would be to wall this whole thing in. But for now, the initial plan would be to just put a moat around the farm area and pasture the animals in there. And get a building built. Now this is all going to be above ground, of course. Underground, I would have some more farms. Now the way I was going to work it out, oh, that's what I was going to do. I had storage in these buildings, on these farms, because these were going to be channeled down. to be farms. So I would have, and I was going to do one more farm each. Is it over here? Is it back here? I feel like it was this. And then I was going to make a building. Oh, I'm so confused. How did I have this done? I remember looking at it after when I designed it and been like, this is going to be amazing. This is the best farm design I've ever used. There's an upstairs and a downstairs. Because I'm gonna, when I channel these out, right, to allow me to grow outdoor crops underground, I then cover it with a floor. So I thought, if that's a floor, I can't plant on it anyway. I might as well make that a building. So these were a building somehow. But that's why they were also further away from this wall. Okay, let's move this two closer, actually, because that will give me more room to work with. And I'm actually going to eliminate this, because this is not what I had wanted at all. I had wanted to have some space to work with. Something like this, more. And this one would be a part of the building. And that's one in. Yes, like that. Okay. And that would give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 outside farms and 8 inside farms. Which is probably a good number. And then the building would be, right, like one building would go... I don't want this to confuse me too much. What can I designate? I'll designate these as markers. I pushed the wrong button. I want to designate them as markers. There we go. So that I can see they're going to be farms, just to kind of give them a different color or texture or whatever, you know what I mean, so I can tell the difference. Yeah, so this was going to be a building that held, you know, like seeds or the crops that I'd collected or something like that. There'd be a door in kind of here. And then I think I was actually going to go further back than this. Oh, and I don't want to be marking anymore. And do my stairs, say, here. So that would be, oh, one more. Something like this. That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? I want that to be there. Which means I want this to be here. Because I want this to stick out just a little bit. I feel like I want to go one more. Something like this? That looks good to me. And of course these look funny, right? But it'll all be the same floor when I'm done, so that would be fine. And then the animals could go... Need to be centered again. I think that's here. Yep. And the animals be... FF's come down a bit, that's fine too. Somewhere like here would be animals. The pasture. Because it can only be 30 in size or whatever. So it is a big area. But you know, I think that's fine. And then out this way, how far did I make this in the end? It is even still, right? I didn't screw that up in the process. It is still even. Excellent. So if we jump down, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's just... That was starting from there. So let's do that first. And then it was to there. That's how big it is. And that's even? It is. And then in here I had like a castle entrance with a few barracks towers and some other stuff. I'll worry about that off camera. For now, I wanted to get started on this, and I can. I'm going to go ahead and toggle... I'm going to go to 7, marker only these. And the reason I want these to be a different number is so that when I toggle everything as a marker, I don't confuse myself. There we go. And then I want nothing dug out for now, which isn't true. I will be digging some stuff out. Except this will never get dug out. That was just there for visualizing my design. So let's remove that. Let's come up down here. I don't know why I bothered doing this. I knew I was going to have to remove it eventually. I think part of me was like, I'll design this now as well, but that's not fair. You guys have seen enough design to last 20 videos. And then, why did these not... Oh, because these already were. That's why. It toggled them, which means because they were on, it turned them off. As games are wont to do. Okay, now with that decided, the question is, and this was something I had not figured out before, how deep would we like our farms to be? And I feel like this is probably good. Probably want to go all the way to that level, I feel. I feel it's the only way to really do it. Now that is kind of... No, you know what? We'll just go one level down. Forget that noise. And we'll be standard. Channel, my friends. Channel away. Oh, I keep hitting that F1 instead of escape. So that's where those farms are going to go. Which is good. Now, how are we going to get to and from the farms? Are we going to make them have to come all the way up here to the top level? Or do we want the staircase that I never did put in? And I should have, because look at that, I'm an idiot who put things in the wrong place. What's going on here? Does that change things? I think it does. I feel like this is more what I'm looking for in terms of style, for whatever it's worth. This will be left open. Alright, yeah, those will be... I don't think they'll be up and down. Although there should be access to at least the bottom level farm. From somewhere else, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. This was really just to give my miners something to do. And because I said I'd designate in between episodes, it was, yeah, I guess there's a few reasons for it. Nonetheless, seems kind of silly. I could have done it between episodes here as well. I am going to make this one longer again, just as an apology for the fact that I missed 2 days worth where I should have put up videos. But again, I'm probably going to record, I'm hoping to do, say, if I could do 5 of these tonight, that would be great, because that would cover off the rest of this week and next week for Dwarf Fortress. And if I could do 1 World of Tanks today, that would be great, and then tomorrow I could do another World of Tanks and then some other stuff. That would, I feel, start putting me on the path to being ahead. Now, I do have to do some work on my car tomorrow as well, which is also how I spent a good part of today. But, no, can't worry about that now. We'll see how today goes, and then we'll see how tomorrow goes. So a lot of these, a lot of the wood here has been carried away. So let's go ahead. How far would this go? There's a piece of wood there. Did I not? Oh, I'm still in marker mode, that's why. I was like, I'm sure I've designated this now. So I want to leave that piece of wood. Otherwise they won't haul it. Now I don't see any wood in all of this, so all that can get done. And then there is this piece of wood here that needs to get left as well. Good. You gotta love how I'm working around little tiny pieces of wood. That can go this far. And then this can go all the way to here. This guy's on his own. This one goes there. Now, that'll be fine. Let me do this, and let me go ahead and... Is there any wood in here? No. So it's just this one as well. Oh, I thought I had said do all of that, but I guess I did not. Let's try again. Say all of that. That includes this column. That's fine. Go to here. Yep, so it is. It's just this piece of wood. Nope, wrong way. That one needs to be left as well. And I'll just leave them all blank. It's probably going to be the easiest way to work. So there we go. Our miners have some work to do now. Digging around little bits of wood. It would probably be fine. Like at this point I could say, okay, stop hauling the wood. But for 3 little pieces or whatever, I might as well let them finish. Okay, so... Why does it say no job? They're still haulers, aren't they? Are they not still haulers, my axe lords? They are. Why do you have no job? Why you no job? Oh, it's my leader and my axe lord. Okay. So it is just a matter of the job's not queuing up, is it? Oh, no. Why isn't this slated to be dumped? I'm not sure, but now it is. Okay, I think that's good for my axe people. Let's go ahead and turn off their hauling. Because as you know, they are going to train. So we need to come over here and create our barracks. Doesn't need to be anywhere near that big. That's plenty big for 2 people. And they will train there. Now we need to set up our schedule. Which is what, T I want to say? No, S. Edit the order here. Train. Oh, shoot. Train. Oh, do you not have to set how many people train anymore? Apparently not. Huh, cool. So I guess that's it for training. They are all set up. Alright, fine. That's set, so we need to go into our squads then. And, oh, it's set for active? Oh, they weren't selected. Oops. Set for active training. There we go. So now they should grab their gear and start training. Which I believe they have done. Oh, look at that. Dodging demonstrations going on. Fantastic. Good. And I do see... Oh, it's still paused. I see some hauling. Some last bits of hauling. I think there's only one piece left that needs to get moved. It's this one right here. Someone coming to get it? No. Oh, you're getting that one. Okay. So now there's only one piece left, I think. Come get it, my friend. No? Nobody wants to dump that? Even though the leader has no job. The leader is a hauler, is he not? Isn't he? I'm sure he is. Yeah. What? Why are you doing no job when you could be dumping? I would say something's broken, but I mean, come on. They've been doing this stuff all the time. Let's undump and then dump. Now will you realize? Oh, here he goes. That's what I needed. Well, I don't even know if I needed that. Maybe it was something else going on. But in any case, all done. So let's go ahead and designate that. And designate that. Excellent work. So we're going to channel this all the way down to stone again. And, yeah, that'll be that. Oh, I should chop down these before I designate the stuff. Yes. Let's chop down all of these trees. I have no one to do it quite yet. So because that's going to be more important to me, let's go ahead and toggle these to not get done, because I don't want trees falling on people. That is my concern. And this is going to take a lot of channeling out anyway. Did I ever check to make sure that traders have access to my trade depot? I don't know if I did, but I did just now and they do. So that's good. It also just occurred to me that this has not been designated. So let's take care of that. Oof, this is very sweet for a red wine. Whew! Now who's idle? The leader again. Not a shock. I would like to delete this zone though, and then go ahead and reclaim all of the wood that was dumped there. Good. Excellent. There's our loom. Yes, fantastic. Fantastic indeed. Oh. So where do I want... I guess I'll put stairs down in these areas. Will be how we get down through the first level. Sparring? Please tell me that's sparring. Yes. It looks like it is in the logs. Fantastic. Done. Done. Good. You're not doing anything over there, right? No. So now my miner should also be without work. Outstanding. So now let's go ahead and dig out this. I'm going to need to leave a bit now. Let's just leave in this corner this time. Because I do have to leave a way to get down. So, might as well be there. If you had anything to do with the new music, or even the old music for this game, or at least sound sense, you are amazing. You're extremely talented. I love the music. So it's going to take a while. In the meantime, how many crafts do we have? Coming up on 3 pages of crafts. That's not bad. Work on our 3rd page. We got our cats out there dealing with vermin, and it looks like they have killed a lot of them. A crafter has become a wood crafter. That's a reasonable thing for him to become. In the first migrant wave, we're going to need to set up another woodcutter, which is, it's a good thing, I guess, that we have a spare training axe you can cut down trees with. And this should be happening soon. I believe the season ended last episode, so we should see that at some point. Here come the miners to do the other section. Good. It just occurred to me they're probably going to get stuck here. We have to make them a way down. Not a problem. We'll just have to build a ramp over here. It'll be fine. I'm not worried about it. Are we paused? Oops. Sorry. Sorry, didn't realize I'd paused it. We built beds, yes? Yes, but they have to be placed inside. We're going to have to hurry up and get an inside made up for them. That would be down on this level. So we got to channel this out mostly first, so we have some idea what we're working with. And I'm going to try to leave some pillars. Although I've already kind of pooched that, haven't I? Didn't think that through very well. Although pillars don't have to be smoothed. They're already smooth. But you can't encrust them or anything. Yeah. That's the problem. I shouldn't have smoothed them. Said they wouldn't dig a ramp, but it looks like all the ramps were dug, so I don't know what they're talking about. Okay, they're not out yet, so let's go ahead and some more ramps. And they need one to... Oh, they can get out there, can't they? Yep. Good. Let's go ahead, start over in this corner. Come all the way out to here. Then I want to leave that and come down. There we go. Let them continue. It's more sparring, I hope. It is. Any dangerous animals? Some giant tortoise. I like tortoise. So we're digging, or we're paused. I keep thinking, why is nothing happening, and then realizing I've got it paused. I am a foolish boy. Did you guys get tired of sparring? I wouldn't be surprised. I would get tired of sparring. I'm actually thinking of taking up boxing in the new year. There's apparently a really good boxing club in town, and I've done a lot of martial arts and hand-to-hand when I was in the military, but I've never really done anything that involves a lot of punching, because the military stuff didn't involve punching, and of course martial arts can, but at the same time it's not usually just punching. So I feel like that might be a fun thing to do for me. I don't really plan on ever having to use it, but I mean that's the way any martial art goes, and it really, if you think about it, boxing is a martial art. I know they call it the sweet science, but I don't really believe it's a science. I believe it's an art. But I say that as one who has never done it, so probably want to take that with a grain of salt before you start quoting me. Or using me as your source for unfailability. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. You guys know what I mean. You've been here long enough, most of you. I feel like I probably should be doing this last. This seems like a bad use of my time. Like, I could have bedrooms for all these people already. If I were to... Next time I will... Yeah. Next time we'll be a little bit smarter about this. This series was started very last minute when I logged in and very quickly tried to record, you know, the next part of Gavoslikot or whatever it was. And found out that the save didn't work. And then I was like, oh crap, quick, do something new. So I didn't really plan or think, I just kind of went with a main idea. And that's how we got to this last minute rush job. So yeah. More sparring, I hope? It is sparring. Steps, blocked, strike, swing fist. There's the migrants. 1, 2, 3, please, more, 4, good, 5, keep them coming, 6, 7, 8, I saw several farmers. We got 8 and no stupid animals, outstanding. I don't mind animals, I just don't like it when they are already the property of someone, like somebody's pet or whatever. Alright, read dwarves. Outstanding. Let's check military first. Ooh. Who are you? Romance is very important in life, and yet you have killed a bunch of people. Doesn't show kills, huh? We'd have to look in our log for that. Well, you are definitely going to be an axe dwarf eventually, so for now I think you'll be my woodcutter. Man, we got way better military candidates in this run than we did on our initial settling. A Saab wouldn't be bad. Is a Saab good at anything else? He's an okay farmer. And bone carver. I like that. Yeah, a Saab would be an okay farmer. I don't think he is a farmer. This Bemble would be an okay soldier as well, I feel. And we're saying Fisher Dwarf, okay. Fath, no. Kivish would be alright, potentially. And Kivish is good at nothing else, so Kivish will be another Axe Dwarf. The nice thing about assigning them as Axe Dwarves now is that they're just going to remain general haulers, which is extremely useful to me. And I feel like that's, I mean, like I said, Aesop and Bemble wouldn't be too bad. Minkot here wouldn't be bad either. Could we use another hauler? You're a Thresher. Yeah. You could be another. So there we go. We've got ourselves some dedicated haulers and a wood cutter. Do we need more help on the farmer front? Well, neither of them are any good at farmers. We need one of them, I wouldn't mind making a miner. Of course, they would just remain like this guy here would be an okay miner, because he could be a cook or a brewer. I was going to say he sucks at everything else, but he'd be an okay cook or a brewer. Let's make him a cook, and we can already start making meals, perhaps. That would be a good idea. I really feel like I should have another farmer. I like that this guy's a bone carver. I mean, I'd like to make this guy a general crafter as well, but... What do we need? Let's take a look at our little list here. Oh, delicious wine. Love wine. I really don't know. Why did I switch there? I want to come here. Jesus, one sip of wine and I can't do anything. So if one is a miner, I've got 3 more to assign. What do I feel like we could use? We could use a dedicated carpenter. Let's go with a miner, a carpenter, the bone carver, who could also be he can also do butchery and tannery for now. He's already got those skills, so it's not like we ruin anything by having him do it. I don't expect we're going to have a lot to butcher or tan at the moment, though. So let's just set him up as a bone carver. We'll use it eventually. I want a miner, a carpenter, and what else? Could get another cook on the go, but I feel like that's overkill at this point. I'd almost prefer just to have a harvester. Or a hauler, sorry. So let's go ahead. This guy has some skill in working already, so let's make him the carpenter and the bowyer. We don't need this guy to pick up the skill that when he already has something that's good. He can remain a lot of these other things. We do have a bone carver though, and in fact let's make him the leather worker also for now. Yeah, so that takes care of that. Actually, I wouldn't want him to learn a skill that someone else already knows. Ditto here. Ditto in here. And actually, who is our cook? Here's our cook. So any other skills he's doing that somebody already knows? We already have someone that knows animal training. The idea is to minimize the number of people who end up getting strange moods for stupid skills. He's going to be using all those. Nobody else knows those. Nobody else knows those. Okay, good. So this guy then is our carpenter, a dedicated carpenter. And one of these guys will need to be a dedicated miner. We might as well make it this guy. And the other guy will just remain a dedicated hauler. Okay, laborers, let's come over here. We need to turn this on. Anyone who has a hauling labor of sorts. There we go. My 3 axe dwarves are going to be haulers. One of them should be a woodcutter as well, just to get us started. The woodcutter won't do any hauling. Our bone carver, he will haul for now because I have nothing else to do. The carpenter, let's get him just focusing on carpentry. The cook, we'll have him just focused on cooking. The crafter can just focus on crafting. The leader will haul. Our one miner will haul, and our hauler will haul. There we go. So that sets all that up. Wow. This is rather exciting music, isn't it? This one's also new, I'm sure. Okay. Oh, are we ready for more? We are. We are ready for more. Right to there, and that's so, yeah. And it's the next level we gotta be careful about. Alright. So we'll let them work on that. They're fighting, they're sparring. We got a bunch of idlers, and is it all hauling? Oh, we gotta get our cook up and running, right? So let's build workshop. Kitchen. I'm gonna stick it right next to the food for now. And let's go ahead and visit our kitchen and make sure anything that can be brewed is not set to be cooked. Good. Excellent. I really thought those melons would be brewable, but I guess not. I thought like melon wine was a thing, but I don't know. It's not. It's definitely not in Canada, but I thought it was like in the States. Now let's go ahead and make some fine meals. We'll throw that on repeat. And double check on these guys. Good, it's coming along. So, when we get back, our miners will finish this level. We'll start on this level, but make sure we leave some things. Some pillars. There we go, that's the word I was looking for. We'll also continue, or at least get our cook started, making meals so people have somewhere to live. And before I start recording, I'm going to go ahead and designate more of the living area for everybody, so that people have somewhere to live. And then we can, I'll probably focus on the living areas first, to be honest with you, just to get people inside. If nothing else, we'll get like one big storage room inside for everything to be able to remove our cart, and then we'll start working on living space, and get some of the workshops you already have outside moved inside as well. But that'll all be in the next episode. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, it really does help me out. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want more content from me. And again, I do apologize for the delays and the issues we've had, but I'm hoping in the next couple, 3, maybe 4 days, depending, we'll be able to kind of hammer through and finally get ahead of this and be able to get on a regular release schedule and be able to provide some decent regular content for you guys. For now though, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.